Hello, and welcome back to another day of Mr. Allen's Random Videos. Today would have been your 8th grade trip to Madison, and unfortunately, we're not doing it. But we're inviting Todd the tour guide back to give you a tour of some of the sites that you would have seen at Madison. Remember, Todd's low budget, so take it away, Todd! Hey there all, welcome back. I'm so happy that I could give you a second tour digitally of somewhere else that I have been for at least 5 to 10 minutes in my life digitally. So, as my first and only return customer, here we go. We're going to visit some very exciting stops. I can't wait. It'll be awesome.
Well, here I am at Camp Randall Stadium where I can touch the field digitally. Unbelievable. This is where the Wisconsin Badgers play their football games on a weekly Saturday basis. And what a great place it is to be on a Saturday afternoon during college football season. You get to do the jump around on there and it's a lot of fun. The jump around actually registers an earthquake on a seismometer, which measures earthquake intensity if you didn't know. Well, let me tell you, Wisconsin has had some pretty rich football history. From Ron Dane to Lee Evans to Chris Chambers to my man Russell Wilson and even most recently Jonathan Taylor. Gosh, it's a great place to be here at Camp Randall, and we're lucky to be successful in the Wisconsin Badgers state as be such a successful football team. Any questions? Okay, moving on. Oh, there you still are, and here I am. Oh, God, it's good to have you back here at Camp Randall because I forgot to mention my fun fact. My fun fact is that Camp Randall Stadium is actually built at the former site of a Civil War Union training camp for the North Side. Isn't that amazing? It's also named after Governor Randall himself. Pretty cool history here at Camp Randall. Well, and then here we are. You might be thinking, what's Crazy Todd doing with a map? Well, people, this right here, this is State Street. You'd have got dropped off right here on State Street, and you'd have been able to walk all the way straight to the Wisconsin State Capitol building. Along the way, you would have been able to pick a spot for lunch. Many of you might have chose Ian's. That's a wise choice. They got great pizza, including a mac and cheese pizza that actually it does taste pretty good. So, Mr. Allen, though, he would have been all the way over here, and he would have ate at Potbelly's because he really likes their cookies. So, that's State Street. Any questions? Okay, let's go. Well, here we are now at the Wisconsin State Capitol. This is where you might have gone next on your trip. Well, let's see here. You wouldn't have gotten this view, though. This is a once-in-a-lifetime kind of drone-like view. You don't get this one everywhere, but you get it here on Todd's Tours. You would have came in this way right here from State Street on the back end. You'd have entered and you would have been right on the rotunda on there. And it would have been really gorgeous. Some of you might have even seen it already, but it's pretty classy. You gotta be clean when you walk in there, otherwise you get kicked out. Don't ask how I know, though. Well, then you'd have been taken into here. This is the Wisconsin State Chambers. Oh, old Todd, he's not smart enough to sit in one of these chairs, but you'd have got the chance to sit in one of these chairs. You'd have sat in one of these little rolly chairs and probably relaxed and kicked back and had a grand old time. And guess what? You'd have debated your own bills that you created. Like, I don't know, whatever you want to debate, you would have made a bill on it. It would have been pretty flashy. But that's okay. Maybe another time. Who knows? Maybe you'll become a state legislator and you'll sit there and that'll be your job. Well, little history about the chambers. This painting here, it's called Wisconsin because it's in the Wisconsin Capitol building. But it depicts Wisconsin's past, present, and future. And then behind the chambers is this little eagle way in the middle there. His name's Old Abe. He's named after Abraham Lincoln. He was the 8th Infantry's mascot on there from Eau Claire, Wisconsin during the Civil War. So that's old Abe's replica eagle. He sits there to remind us all about the 8th Infantry. How cool is that? Any questions? Okay, moving on.
Well, thanks again for coming back to Todd's Tours. I don't have many return customers. It must have been my price at Mr. Allen. He's pretty cheap. But hey, if you get the chance, get yourself to Madison. Take a walk on State Street. Take a tour of Camp Randall. Those are some fun things to do, and they're right in your home state. That's pretty flashy. Here's Todd signing off. Well, that's another day of Mr. Allen's Random Videos. Thanks again to Todd for being a very low budget tour guide. Well, glad I didn't pay too much. But have a great weekend. Stay awesome, stay healthy, and we'll see you on Monday.